It's almost go time. The midterm election just a little more than 24 hours away. Millions of people voting all across the country, including here in Nebraska, waiting to decide the fate of what our capital will look like.
That's right, Nicole. And the current president and former President Obama hitting the campaign trail hard, trying to convince you to see things their way. And Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Brian Campbell live in the newsroom, following it all very closely for you. Brian, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Owen and Nicole. It's been a race to the finish for this year's midterm elections, with a record amount of voters planning to turn up at the polls tomorrow, with the question of who will take control of Congress hanging in the balance.
President Trump is closing out the midterm campaign in full force, campaigning today in Ohio, Indiana, and Missouri. The control of the House and Senate are at stake, but so is his agenda.
We overcame the Democrat smear campaign and confirmed the newest member of the United States Supreme Court.
Recent polls show Democratic House candidates leading Republicans by 52 to 44% among likely voters. But for Democrats to win the Senate, they need to gain 2 seats, and that means winning in states won by President Trump, states the president is focusing on as he sticks with his key theme, immigration.
Democrats are openly encouraging millions of illegal aliens to break our laws.
Former President Obama also hit the campaign trail. He made campaign stops in Indiana and Illinois with his hot-button issue, health care.
They have declared war on Obamacare. They've declared war on the Affordable Care Act and all the provisions in it.
And across the country, record numbers for voter registration, with more than 80% of voters, both Democrat and Republican, saying they will definitely vote.
Now here in Lancaster County, voter registration is at more than 190,000 registered voters. That's an all-time high. And you can visit our website to find a link to polling places, sample ballots, and more, all on klkntv.com.
And Brian, one important thing to note here is some people are maybe voting for the very first time. We saw those new registrations, and you can't just vote anywhere you want. You have to go to a designated place, so you can go to that website too.
That's right. We'll have a link to all the polling places, and that the place where you can vote is actually on your voter registration card as well.